This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Tuesday. And if you guys are grabbing a taco, let me know what you guys are grabbing because I'm really craving tacos lately. And if you guys are ready for the news, the zest, the education, crypto breaking record highs, make sure you smash like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends so more people know what's going on here. I cannot wait to get into it this morning. I want to say good morning to you as you say good morning to me. But guys, we do have a goal of 150 live viewers. So please make sure you guys are smashing those likes. And also check out our 3 amazing sponsors that make this show possible. Cake Wallet, Market Cipher, use code ZESTY for 15% off. And then head over to Gemini, go where dollars won't. Trade $100 in crypto. Get 15 bucks in Bitcoin. All right. We got Mike Fulmer. We got Brian is here this morning. Oh my gosh, this light. We have Alexandra, my G. Good morning, my G. Good morning. Who else we got? We also got Academy, Kaiser, Silver Days. Good morning. We got S-Dog, Joe Harvey. Good morning to you, my friends. We have, wow, you guys are talking it up this morning. We got my friend Sogol in the chat, Patrick Murphy, Verhoofty Floof, Alberto, Aquarian, Otto, Cough Cough, Yukio's on X, Kev Bounce, Memory Man, Alpt, Corey Butler, Lasers is here. Let's see. I think I got a lot of people. I don't think I got everyone, though. Double O is here. My emoji friend, Bullish Bradley. Greg F. Good morning, Greg F. Guys, if you guys are new to the channel, if you guys are new to the show, then please make sure to let me know so I can give you guys the appropriate amount of love. Shout out to Ron in the chat. We got Golden, Byron in the chat. Good morning, everybody. So great to see everyone. Yay, 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 yay. Put Zesties in the chat. We got Poleman. Sports King says he's new here. Well, hello, my friend. Welcome to the chat. Please make sure you smash the like and go over to Twitter. We have the Independent Patriot over here as well. Welcome, everyone. Guys, please smash the like. If you guys are on different platforms, the best one to go to is YouTube and X, so you guys could hear and see videos and visuals. True is here. Steve B from Canada. Offshore Miner, VV Zombie. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, we have a lot going on, right, Digi? Right, Digi? We have a lot going on as crypto is breaking these record highs. So we're going to talk about it in just a moment. We also have a goal of 17,440 subscribers. So let's make sure we could get 10 more here. I do have an announcement as well. But I guess we could wait. We could wait for more people to come into the stream because I do have another announcement. I have another announcement to make. And maybe the poll kind of gives it away. But let's take a look at the recap, my friends, as Bitcoin was just a few dollars away from $90,000. And Bitcoin loves to tease us. She's such a tease so much of the time, where we think she's going to smash 90K, blow right through it, and then, just right there. We'll talk about it in a minute. We got Goats, Bonk, soaring up 20%, Bonk, along with Crow, that's also up 21%. XRP is finally making a move. Good for XRP. We got Floki up 10%, Doge up 30%. I'm getting texts from friends about Dogecoin. And we know when that happens, the retail's starting to FOMO in. Now, my friends, we do have Bitcoin this morning. That is $86,781 at the moment. We did see a new high overnight, which was, let me get the exact number, $89,993.69 is what I have for the new high. So, like I said, just about $7 away from $90,000. And you guys see, I have my little alarm here set for $90,000. And Bitcoin, again, just comes right up to it and didn't actually do anything. But like I said, it's okay because you got to keep calm. You got to huddle on, put heart emojis, and manifest those new highs. Listen, can we complain when Bitcoin has literally added almost $20,000 in a week, where last Tuesday, it was election day, my friends. It was election day. And what price was Bitcoin? Go back to election day right here. We were at around 67.7. Now we're complaining about not hitting $90,000 Bitcoin. Come on, guys. Let's get real. Let's get real. We're soaring. We're up 30% in a week. Look at this. Measure from election day. Whee! 30%. There you go. And we're complaining about $90,000 Bitcoin. It's going to be okay. Keep calm. Hodl on. If we do retrace, maybe that retrace could take us back to those highs that we saw back in March, which was that 73,750. Though it would be cool if we just kind of, because we had that selling pressure here for a few days, just kind of drew back to around 75, 76.5 and just created that support there. So just make our way back down, establish support, never see $60,000 again, and just make our way back up. That would be so nice. Let's manifest that. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. That would be the ideal scenario. Though Bitcoin's the type to retrace all of these gains, go back to $67,000, wipe people clean, and liquidate a bunch of longs going below 70K or even, 70K. Going below 70K would definitely wipe people out, especially if we go below 69. People are going to be upset. But listen, if we retrace, again, that's healthy. Number can always go up. We are down 1.92% at the moment. Momentum is shot, man. Momentum is the highest it's been since back here in February of this year, going into March when we first visited that $70,000 range. Even before that, highest momentum since December of 23, even before that, January of 23. So it goes back and back and back. So around this range is usually where we get a red dot printed. Again, it wouldn't be surprising to me, though I would like to just keep on running as we always would like to hear. Just all those green. And again, I'm wearing that green dress because this was requested by y'all for those green candles. Right, Uncle Jimmy? Give me a golly in the chat. Give me a golly in the chat. Bitcoin retracing with that VWAP. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And it's still bullish, so that's fine. Money flow is still flowing in. We do have Bitcoin extremely overbought. Like I said, highest RSI we've seen since March and February of this year when we hit that 70K for the first time. Now, we are overbought, which we know indicates an incoming downtrend. So this might be the downtrend. It would be nice to maybe relieve some of all of this profit-taking selling pressure, revisit this level, maybe bounce back up. At the same time, we do need a healthy retrace, and I'm sure we're going to get that at some point because, again, number can't always go straight up. Though, is this the real retrace? We don't really know yet. This could be a day for Bitcoin to cool off, create some stability, and maybe move back on up. Or maybe Bitcoin just moves up again today and is just cooling off for a few hours just to shock everybody's system and throw everybody off. Right, Chacho? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to go and talk about some Bitcoin news right now because we do know that, whatchamacallit, El Salvador and Bhutan, two countries, are seeing their Bitcoin holdings surge amid this rally. And, of course, we know El Salvador is King Bitcoin country, where they buy one Bitcoin a day. They dollar cost average. Smart. Their Bitcoin grew by $100 million in 1 week. According to blockchain tracker Arkham Intelligence, their Bitcoin holdings were worth about $402 million on November 5th. As the market surged to new highs, the holdings soared to $523 million by today, November 12th. We do know that Bhutan, another country, a small country, in fact, that's mining Bitcoin right now. Their cryptocurrency investments were revealed through bankruptcy proceedings involving Celsius, BlockFi, and then there's this company DHI, a commercial arm of the royal government that was identified as a customer of the bankruptcy. Now, in May of 2023, the officials of the country confirmed that the kingdom had been mining Bitcoin since 2019, when Bitcoin was around $5,000. According to Arkham Intelligence, their Bitcoin holdings now total $1.03 billion. They now own 12,568 Bitcoin and hold around $2 million in Ethereum and other crypto tokens as well. And what do we do over here in the United States? Nothing. 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 We'll do something eventually, though, with Donnie T coming into office. He said we're going to be very happy and that the United States will be the crypto capital of the world and all Bitcoin will be mined, minted, and created in the USA as it should be. As it should be. Now, of course, it should be everywhere, but the United States should be involved is what I'm saying here. We have Ethereum that is making beautiful moves and finally above $3,000 for the past few days. And I do love to see it because we drew our heart emoji by the 200-day SMA last Friday. And then we closed above it, and then above it, and above and above. We really wanted to get past this 2770 mark. It was so annoying talking about that number. I never want to talk about it again. The 200-day currently sits at $29.57. We're at $3,288, down 2.59%. Ethereum drawing back, just like Bitcoin. Though we want to create that support at this 3220, as in the past we have seen once we created that support there, we did have a nice clean flight over here to about $4,000, more so specifically 3960 mark. Right, Brownell, thank you. Again, we want to hold support here. Bear scenarios, the 200-day SMA. Bullish is your 3560, and even more bullish is your golden zone of 3965. And then we could talk about new highs. I would love to talk about new highs with Bitcoin. With Ethereum, sorry. With Ethereum. I would love to talk about new highs. I feel like she's just lagging just a little bit. We do have money flow that's picking up a little. It's nice. It's green. It's not as high as we want it to be. It's not nearly as high as it was back in February and March of this year, though we do have the momentum that is still pamping. Usually around this point, we do get a red dot printed. I hope that's not the case, and it just maintains its zest. We do have the VWAP that is sliding down like a little slip and slide moment here. Hopefully, again, it remains bullish. The RSI starting to curve a little bit in the downwards direction as it was overbought. This could be the downtrend cooling off. It should cool off. Hopefully it does. And either way, it's going to be okay. If we cool off, that's cool. But I think a lot of people would be annoyed if it fell below $3,000, people including me, because I can't even deal with that 2770 level. I just don't even want to say the words 2770. No, pass. Pass, pass. Looking at Litecoin, though. Litecoin maybe possibly holding this support over here at 75, 76 bucks. That is my hope. So we're looking at the bear scenario where we're currently at $76.38, down 4.69%. Your bear scenario is a 200-day SMA that lies at $71.49. Even more bearish is 63. But your bullish/neutral is sitting at 75, 76 bucks. It just makes my heart very warm and fluffy when we remain above this level. Because in the past, when we did have some zest and pamped to $100 Litecoin, which I hope we revisit soon. Your bullish scenario is 85, even more bullish before you hit that 95 is 91, 92 bucks. That's what I'm looking at. Overall, the crypto market is doing very well as the market cap hit $3.1 trillion, a new high. And funny enough, it might actually surpass France's GDP. Take a look. Crypto market cap has reached a new all-time high of $3.12 trillion, close to surpassing France's GDP. On November 11th, the total crypto market cap soared 7% in over 24 hours, mostly on a surge in Bitcoin that rallied to around what we saw, $89,993. If the market were a country, it would be the 8th largest GDP in terms of being behind the United States, China, Germany, Japan, India, the UK, and France. Meanwhile, Bitcoin's market cap alone is now $1.77 trillion, larger than Spain's GDP, according to the IMF. And the IMF, oh boy, they're shaking in their boots because you know the IMF were the people coming after El Salvador being like, hey, you shouldn't have Bitcoin as legal tender. It's so bad. It's so bad. You're going to go into debt. You're going to collapse as a country. It's just going to be utter chaos. And Nayib Bukele was like, no. Ha ha ha. Look who's laughing now. Look who's laughing now. Definitely Nayib Bukele of El Salvador and not the IMF that tried to roast him. It's ridiculous. And what even I was thinking about, putting things in perspective last night, was this, my friends, was this. Hold on. Bitcoin went from $80,000 to $89,000 in 24 hours. A $9,000 jump with Bitcoin in 24 hours is darn ridiculous. It's darn ridiculous, my friends. And you know what? I'm here for it. Because, I think a lot of people, it's almost like, I forgot what they're called, where you're like, someone's like, in the ER and they're flatlining and they're like, hold up, boom, and they just like wake them up. No, like that's what a lot of people needed. They needed to wake up, and all the people that were doubting Bitcoin, saying, "Oh, Bitcoin is dead." Oh, no. You wake up, put this, boom, shockwaves through your body, and this is what we got going on. All the people that doubted our friends in the chat, that doubted the crypto industry, all the Wall Street bros, man, Bitcoin's horrible. It's too volatile. Look at this type of volatility. That's what you want to see. It's the best performing asset of the last 15 years. Can you say the same about your Microsofts, your Apples? Come on, the stock market is a joke. Gold is a joke compared to crypto. And what's the future? Not the stock market. As the stock market is artificially inflated, we already know that. And Bitcoin and crypto is this new sector, still new after 15 years, that's being flooded in. And it's only the beginning. Over 90% of the world doesn't own Bitcoin yet. Imagine when it's 20%. If this is what we're seeing at this small group of around 10% of the world, imagine when it's 20. Imagine when it's 30. We're not even going to be able to comprehend what that looks like. The best is yet to come, my friends. The best is yet to come. Ridiculous. Good morning, everybody. It's nice to see everyone in the chat. Please make sure you smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and also some subscribery. So let's hopefully get some subscribery, some membershipery. I need to see emojis in the chat. Pretty please. As we do see Coinbase that launched Coin 50, an index as a crypto equivalent of the S&P 500, and they say it's a balance to Bitcoin. Now, this is quite astonishing, my friends, quite astonishing, as Coinbase is trying to make waves in the space. This is a little video that they put out this morning, and I would like all of your opinions on it. This is actually breaking news, and a lot of people have not seen or covered this yet, so I'm honored to do that for you. Make sure you guys, again, smash the like as we play this clip from Coinbase. The new standard has arrived, my friends. This was the tweet from Coinbase themselves, saying, meet Coinbase 50 Index Coin 50, a whole new way to track the performance of the crypto economy, a benchmark representing the top 50 eligible digital assets, all in one easy-to-follow index. The index's methodology builds on 3-year track record on Coinbase Asset Management Index experience and has been developed in partnership with @MarketVector. Every asset in the index is listed and accessible on Coinbase, which meets a rigorous vetting process that evaluates assets against strict legal compliance and security standards, which, again, none of that even exists, but it's nice that we all try to comply with the laws that don't exist. Eligible institutional and Coinbase Advanced users will be able to trade Coin 50 Index via a Coin 50 perpetual future on the international exchange. Coin 50 Perp is available in select jurisdictions outside of the US, UK, and Canada. And it just goes to show that the United States is behind because we can't even get involved in this one. Fortune actually put out an article about it as well. And again, the mainstream media is starting to cover crypto, which only means one thing, Zest. Now, the largest crypto exchange in the US is launching its own S&P 500, sort of. So basically, they're saying that as the crypto industry matures and institutional investors enter the space, Coinbase is seeking to evolve alongside it by offering a reliable measurement that accurately portrays the growing size and diversity of the market. Head of institutional products at Coinbase, Greg Tussar, told Fortune that he hopes that the index will become the go-to benchmark for investors. He says, quote, "What we're trying to do is establish a benchmark that is not specific to any asset, that's trying to give what is the broad basket of crypto assets doing, the same way that you gauge the performance of the equity markets through the S&P 500. Very interesting. Very interesting. And I think it's only the beginning of more of seeing kind of crypto in the trad market and vice versa, where we're going to need more of this. We're going to need more of the institutions coming in because they can't resist. And that's just really what it comes down to. The institutions can't miss out on this. And so the crypto industry knows that. And people like Coinbase are smart and they know that. So they're just going to give them something to go hop in on. It's just what's going to happen. It's the natural evolution of things. And this is a decentralized space, so who are we to tell people what to do? Am I right? Am I right? Other companies in the space are making headwinds, my friends, and even holding Bitcoin, again, is becoming a big deal. Like Michael Saylor is talking about how this year, MicroStrategy Treasury Options delivered a Bitcoin yield of 26.4%. profiting a net benefit of 49,936 Bitcoin to our shareholders. This is equivalent of 157.5 Bitcoin a day, acquired without the operational costs or capital investments typically associated in Bitcoin mining. This comes at a time where MicroStrategy is just making new high after new high. Let's take a look at MicroStrategy real quick. We're going to take a look at the stock. MicroStrategy is at $344.71. We saw it hit a high of around $350. So psychological. Where did this line come from? That's so weird. I didn't put that there. But we do have $345 MicroStrategy at 1.6%. So not something that's unexpected, as MicroStrategy is kind of taking over the world. Take a look. Oh, wow. And it created that nice support we were looking at around $105. Created more support around this kind and had some selling pressure too at this 150. Held 196, $200. Boom. Absolute boom. Let's see the stats. Up 47% in the past week, up 586% in the past year. So MicroStrategy is killing the game, all because of their Bitcoin play, which put them light years ahead of most companies. Michael Saylor is a very smart man, as they own just below 300,000 Bitcoin at this moment. And that's an insane amount, being the fact that we have 21 million millionaires alone in the United States, and not all of them are going to be able to own one Bitcoin. And yet even look at the fact that, hold up, there's only 2 million Bitcoin tied to centralized exchanges. Oh boy, and you have 21 million, just below 20 million Bitcoin mined. So not all of them are even out there yet. How many of them are really lost? How many of them are accessible and in circulation? The number just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. We do have a green dot printing on the momentum for MicroStrategy as it pushes its way up. Money flow is the highest it's been since back here in December of 2023. VWAP is still bullish. RSI, on the other hand, is very overbought. And it could keep going because it's not the most it's ever been. But I would watch out. I would watch out for the overbought. But MicroStrategy absolutely killing the game. $345 right now. Astonishing. Astonishing. So smart. So smart, Michael Saylor. So smart. Let's keep going, my friends. Because also, what other companies hold Bitcoin that are very important to the next administration in one way or another? Because Donnie T said that Elon Musk is going to take us to Mars. And what company is going to do that? The one that Elon owns, SpaceX. And who are we possibly going to drive through the water with? Maybe it's a Tesla, because I know they kind of want to be submarines. And I would honestly like to be in the ocean and drive around a Tesla. Feel like not even like a mermaid, but like a little astronaut, but underwater. Who would like to drive a Tesla underwater? Would that scare you? Would you drive a Tesla underwater? Put a 1 or a yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. Let me know what you think. That would actually be a really good concept. I would enjoy that. Although Elon Musk, Tesla, and SpaceX now hold $1.73 billion in Bitcoin in total. So $725 million, that's over here at SpaceX. And then you have over here $1 billion over here at Tesla. Amazing. Amazing. Elon's so smart because Bitcoin's going to be a part of the next admin with the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve. We're going to have Dogecoin a part of the next administration for Department of Government Efficiency Commission, auditing the federal government. And Elon Musk already kind of hinted at the fact that he wants to abolish the Federal Reserve. I'm interested. But I'm so mind blown at what's been happening with Bitcoin just in the past week. The amount of adoption, the amount of validity we're getting as an industry. And oh boy, I almost forgot about my announcement. Oh my gosh, how could I forget? Wait, how many likes do we have? We have 82 likes. Maybe I have to wait for 100 likes for the announcement. Is that true? Should I wait until do I wait until 100 likes for my announcement? Imagine believing NASA. Listen, man, who knows what goes on with NASA, to be honest. Let's see. Big Boy Spaghetti Noodle. Nice to see you. He said he just opened an ETH long. Well, my friend, if we're pulling back today and have a nice recovery, that would be great. That would be great for you, my friend. I just hope that that's the case. I don't know. I just hope that especially with ETH, we could just hold support and do our best with holding this price action. I want to hold the line, my friends. Hold the line, Alejandro. Hold the line. Let's also talk about Dogecoin, since we were just talking about Elon Musk as well, because Dogecoin is Dude, Dogecoin is ridiculous. Up an astonishing 143% in 1 week. 1 week. I can't believe. I have to get new chartery, and I have to remember to do that. But Bitcoin, I keep saying Bitcoin because I'm so excited about Bitcoin. Dogecoin did hit 40 cents. It actually was just below 45. It was just over 44 cents was the high. So now we want to keep closing above 34. And again, we've already kind of made a lot of waves in this area with this range from essentially 19 cents up to where we're at, this 34, 35 cents a while ago. We kind of made this ground up in December, July to November of 2021, right before December of 2021. We were making headwinds. We were, filling in those gaps. Then we had to go back in time and fill in more gaps because it just went up too fast. Now we do have Doge that's maybe in the same position again. Do we have to pull back for Doge, maybe even around this 23 cents, maybe even 20-cent mark to be able to have more stability and support going back on upwards? I don't know. I think Doge has a lot of love behind it. You can see the volume is tremendous, though a lot of people do take profits when it comes to Doge. The high was around, I believe, 70 cents back in the day. It has a high of 48 here. Let's go to Binance. I want to see if they have anything before this on Binance. Yes, Binance. Let's see. Yeah, Binance has all the zest. So Binance has the high of around 75, 76 cents. Could it be possible that we have some major moves carry through 50 cents and take us to 70 cents? I think it would take a little bit of time, but at the same time, we have to pull back, create some support, move on up, do the same. I think that would be very healthy price action. It's always possible that Doge shocks us and we just go bananas like we have essentially in the past week, up 144% without really retracing. We've been going just up and up and up since pretty much Election Day, and even before Election Day. Election Day was right here, this green candle. We had one red candle in between, but it really wasn't much of a cool-off. Looking over here, we do have the beautiful money flow that's just soaring on up, steadily going up too, which I kind of enjoy. Looking really good. Highest money flow we've had basically in a long time, even before December of 2023 even. We're looking over here at the VWAP that is pulling back ever so slightly, although it is still bullish. I worry about the momentum. It is the highest it's been since March of this year. I want to know if maybe this is a time for a red dot being printed. I'm quite curious about it. The RSI, my friends, the RSI. Overbought to an extreme again we haven't seen since March. I'm hoping that we do, again, have a pullback. I feel like that would be healthy for Doge. Have a pullback, but nothing ceases to amaze me at this point. And so just watch out for an incoming downtrend. It is up around 8% today. Quite wild. Doge is ridiculous. Doge is a beast of its own. It really is. It's quite shocking to watch. Colorado Trader said no more bugs. No more bugs. You should ask Mitch Ray about that because he's the biggest proponent of bugs. He wants us all to eat the bugs, but not me. That's why we're in crypto. That's why I'm here for you. Ben Spada said almost like 100 likes, people. Well, darn it. We should be at 100 likes so I could drop my announcement. Guys, 5 more likes, Pamp it, please. Better yet, listen to Piano Matty B, because he's cool. I enjoy him a lot. Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video? Crypto Whisper, buenos dias, amigo. Thank you for joining Market Cap Traders. I see Ronell still chilling. Shout out to Ronell. Verhoofty said, I all feel so good. I know. I love it too. I love the Pamp. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
We have Alex O. Shout out to Alex O Crypto. Sola Hefes, chillin', Dom G. He's like, announcement. What's going on? Well, I want to drop the news, but we only have how many likes now? 99 likes. We need one more like. We need one more like. Double O said Doge is inflationary like USD. Well, yes, it is. Yes, it is inflationary. However, that's what a lot of the Doge people claim is needed for it to be money, is for it to be inflationary. Though I hope that if it doesn't, go proof of stake, I think it would be better. I think proof of work is always better than proof of stake. I think it's a little bit more decentralized. I think proof of stake is too centralized. And so I do think there's a place for both. Obviously, there's a place for both consensus algorithms. But I do believe that if it stays proof of work, it'll have a better chance at a future. Especially since Elon even mentioned that if there was going to be an interplanetary currency, again, Gemini go where dollars won't. We know that it's going to have to be proof of work. I feel like that's the only way it's going to happen. It's the only way it's going to happen. Right, offshore miner? Do all my miners agree? How about Cardano? We could cover Cardano. I have a few stories. To tell, my friend. And then, Eric, please remind me for Cardano in like 10 minutes. I'm just sipping coffee and talking smack out here. I'm sipping coffee and talking smack. And then maybe by the time I'm done with this story, we will have some likery, so I could talk about the announcement. Now, we do have a judge, and this, Ronell, gobble, gobble. That's actually really cute. Now, there was a judge that denied, who is it? Alex Mashinsky, the ex-Celsius CEO's bid to dismiss his fraud and manipulation charges. This is not surprising, and no way should Alex Mashinsky not be held accountable for manipulating the Cell token and all the things that he's done with no clear direction and, again, no transparency at the company. Lawyers representing Alex Mashinsky, the former CEO of Celsius, facing a criminal indictment, have lost a motion to drop 2 charges related to commodities fraud and manipulating the price of Cell token. In a November 8th filing with the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York, Judge John Coltle ruled that Mashinsky's legal team's arguments have the charges dismissed were quite either moot or without merit. The judge denied the motion to dismiss the charges, leaving 7 counts on the indictment for the former CEO's trial scheduled for January 2025. And they even wrote denied without prejudice, so to make it extra clear that it wasn't due to prejudice. I just think that's funny. Now, the motion to dismiss these two charges filed in January included a request for the judge to not allow information on Celsius bankruptcy to be included in the criminal case. The judge declined to decide on the motion on November 8th, suggesting he would respond to motions at the trial. Wow. Wow. And then, so we have Sir Celsius, Alex Mashinsky. Oh boy, he is just trying to get out of all these things. But I think he was making too much money. People didn't like he was making too much money, but also he did some things that were wrong, and they needed to make an example out of somebody. They made some examples out of Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX, but he only got 25 years SBF out of the 100 plus he was supposed to serve. And this brings us to the latest news for Alameda co-CEO Sam Trabucco, and the other CEO was SBF's ex-girlfriend, Caroline Ellison. Now, Sir Sam, the co-CEO of Alameda, which was completely fraudulent along with FTX. If you put money in FTX, it went to Alameda and went to their pockets. They agreed, Sam, to forfeit $70 million, a yacht and apartment to the FTX creditors. Look at this face, full of secrets and deception. Former co-CEO of Alameda Research, Sam Trabucco, had agreed to hand over two properties and a 53-foot yacht to creditors of failed crypto exchange FTX. This man had a 50-foot yacht. He was part of SBF's inner circle, became Caroline Ellison's right-hand man in Alameda Research, and just months before both Alameda and FTX filed for bankruptcy, he left the company, and that was August of 2022. He never publicly acknowledged any wrongdoing or knowledge of criminal activity happening at the firm. However, he sometimes posted tweets on X revealing aggressive trades and heavy risk-taking. When we know, according to Caroline Ellison, she said that she didn't even need basic math, and she didn't even need a stop loss because, you know what, who cares about that, right? Ace dog with the finger hearts. In a filing dated November 3rd, he agreed to forfeit two apartments worth $8.7 million located in San Francisco, a yacht he bought in March of 2022 for $2.5 million, and agreed to transfer to the debtors the rights to claims filed against FTX for approximately $70 million. According to the filing, he roughly received $40 million and, quote, potentially avoidable transfers from debtors during his 2 months at the trading firm. He dropped the bag. He dropped the bag. R.I.P. Sam. R.I.P. Mr. Trabucco over here. He is now getting wiped clean. He's getting wiped clean. All of his money going goodbye. Going goodbye. Crypto Hub said, doing amazing. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you could only hear the rain of love I just pressed for you, go to YouTube, my friend. I appreciate your love. It's so obvious what's going on here, and they're trying to kind of wipe these people's plates so that way they could be somewhat okay when the new admin comes in. Because listen, if this is politically motivated, if let's say Kamama maybe have won and all the Dems that they paid would be backing him right now, and he probably wouldn't have forfeited that anyway. And he probably won't get jail time either, since he left just a few months before and didn't know. And that's what they said about Nishad Singh and all these other people. It's such craziness, the sentences that these people got. They pulled off the biggest scam in history, yet were barely held accountable for it. It barely made an example out of, yet CZ was paying billions of dollars and went to jail. And there's still no evidence of what happened to him. And trust me, years down the line, we're going to find out what really happened to Sir CZ. And my heart goes out to CZ Binance. I have so much love for that dude. He's a good man. You can see it when he speaks. He's a good man. He's a good man. And again, we don't know what happened behind closed doors at Binance, but we do know for a fact that this current admin is full of
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Yeah, Gary said it for me. I can't wait until Gary Gensler resigns. If you guys want Gary Gensler to resign, if you want Gary to be fired, we got to see these Gary emojis. We need all that membership we love. Goodbye. And also, Liz Warren needs to be held accountable. She's corrupt. She's corrupt. Cannot even explain. You know, I saw this from Elon Musk this morning. Hold on. Let's go. Where are my replies? Post replies. Because I kind of got zesty on Twitter this morning about Liz Warren. Here we go. So Elon Musk retweeted this. The tweet goes, Elizabeth Warren is trying to jam in 40 judges before Bye-Bye's term is over. It's imperative that Senate Republicans hold the line and not confirm a single one of these judicial nominees, not one single one. Elon says any activist judge being pushed through by Pocahontas, which is her nickname, is bad for the country. I got spicy, my friends, because you know what? I dislike this woman to the top degree. And I said, she's bad for the country, completely corrupt, and doesn't care about women or children, just her pocket. I don't care no more. I don't care. I'm to the windows, to the walls, my friends. I am not messing around anymore. I'm not messing around. Liz Warren needs to be held accountable for all the corruption, all the money she's been paid, all the hush money she's been paid. Gary Gensler getting all these questions from Liz Warren before these hearings, word for word, being asked those questions. What kind of bless? What is going on here? Corruption. This should be a song. Ridiculous. Liz Warren should be fired. Gary Gensler should be fired. Jerome Powell, goodbye. Janet Yellen, goodbye. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So these are two things I wanted to talk to you guys about. Who's over there on X? I saw someone on X. Nilo! One character. We got so many beautiful people here. If you guys have chart requests, hand them over, hand them over. I'm going to do Cardano, and then I will tell y'all about my announcement. But Eric has been waiting a hot minute, and I have a lot of love for Eric. I do. Right, Divine? Divine said, love this girl's vibe. Well, thank you, sir. Well, thank you for being here. Always come back. We're live every day, 9:45 a.m. Thank you for the rose, Obida. I think, Mr. Patterson, I can't read your full name over here. The font's so small. The TikTok font is like this big, and I'm like always struggling. I'm like, what does that say? We do have Cardano that's at 57 cents, around 57.5 right now, down 6%. This blue line, there was some random selling pressure and support that we had in the past, again hovering around this 58 cents. We want to hold 58 cents, although we are just below it right now.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Julio.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Randy on TV once more. Eyes. Musical notes. Oh, it's cest, you know, never believe it's not so. It's cest, you know, never believe it's not so. Musical notes.
What a beautiful song. Julio, that is so beautiful. Thank you so much for the song. And yes, I'm going to talk about it in just a moment. Julio, you're so cool. Thank you for your love. I appreciate Julio so much. All right. Now, Cardano, before I get into my announcement, Julio's hyping me up right now. Now, we do have the bearish scenario here of 44 cents, around 45 cents. That's your bearish scenario. More bearish is looking at the 200-day SMA at 39. This run-up has been spurred by the fact that Sir Charles Hoskinson could maybe be working with the next admin to work on crypto policy. Your bullish scenario is 64.5 cents. That's really what we're looking at. And even more bullish is 90 cents, which is a major psychological level. We do have green money flow still coming in, and it's kind of making some waves. It's all right. And then the VWAP is heading towards that zero line, as we did have a nice run up with this VWAP and the price as well. So if we are retracing, it would only make sense. Momentum is quite high, as we do take a gander at the RSI that is absolutely pumped and taking a little step back, as it should. Device says she's the crypto news lady. I am. Thank you. Struz says great content. Thank you. Wow, there's so much love on TikTok today. This is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. That was some Cardanzo for my beautiful Eric. Now, let's also discuss the fact that I have my announcements. I have my announcement for the day. Yay! My friends, we are going on television once again today. National television. And so the announcement, here's the drum roll. We are going on Newsmax yet again. today, Newsmax today at 3:50, I think is the hit, or 3:45. So please make sure you guys set your alarms. You go on your cable televisions and you go on Newsmax. Newsmax at 3:45. Be there, be square. Because Hawk Crypto Mining and I will be on again. I believe he's going to be on with me. I love Hawk, and he's just such a great dude. He was also on the Lizard Lookout with me last week, talking crypto, and so is Crypto Face and all these lovely people. He's so smart, and I have a lot of love for him. So shout out to Hawk Crypto Mining, CEO of Terra Hosting, co-founder of Terra Hosting, and Newsmax for having me on. I'm going to be on the American agenda once again, so I'm going to make sure I post on social media. If you guys see that post, please make sure you smash a like and you share it so more people know what's going on. And again, yay, there we go. I'll be on Newsmax later. So excited. Make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you guys tune in. Thank you, guys. Yay! If you guys are hype about Newsmax, put some rocket emojis in the chat. Let's pimp. Let's pimp. Let's pimp it up. Let's pimp it. Let's pimp it up. Now, let's look at XRP as it was soaring. And we're going to take a look because a lot of people want to talk about XRP. Grambo says, Randy, did you message me? There's 10 imposters. No, I did not message nobody. There's too many imposters on TikTok and on every social media platform, and I can't get rid of them. They're impossible. And so please make sure you're only following this account. I won't DM you first. They're so annoying, and don't fall for their stuff. I will never ask you for money. I won't ask you how your trading's going. You know why? It's none of my business. Yeah, no imposter, like not me, but there's imposters and it's not me. So please make sure you block them and you report them. It would help because they just keep popping up. And especially once they get deleted, then they come back with the same username. And I'm like, how is that a thing? How? But we'll see. We will see what happens. All right, so let's look at XRP really quick because y'all need that. Y'all need that. XRP is 69 cents right now, up 11.4%. We do have the bullish scenario of 71 cents. And even if you zoom out even more, you're going to look at that around 82, below 82.8179. That's your even more bullish scenario, but your mid-term, or short-term bullish is 71 cents. And you want to keep holding above 64. 64 had this massive selling pressure that they just couldn't let go of. And even more bearish is falling below the 200-day SMA and looking at 48 cents. That is your bearish scenario. The range is really between 48 cents and that 64. We're up 11.45% for XRP. How nice, how nice. As the money flow is picked up, VWAP is bullish, yet a little flat. Momentum is pumping right now. Looking good, the momentum. The RSI is booming, and when it booms like that, I get worried. I get worried, my friends, because you do not want to have that scenario where it has a major pump and then a big pullback. So just be a little aware of that. And again, when you are overbought, there's a chance of an incoming downtrend. You always have to look at the bullish and bearish end. Don't invest more than you could afford to lose. Have all the scenarios, have a plan, stick to it. Right, Crypto Chef, Wifey Sirwick, one character. XLM, we could look at XLM. We could look at XLM. Let me get that real quick. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, so we have a 12-cent XLM, up 8%. We had that selling pressure that we spoke about at around 10 cents, psychological level. Though we pushed on through, we passed that 200-day SMA, and we tapped our bullish level, which is 13 cents. Even more bullish, if we could get past that, is right here at 15.5 cents. Your bearish scenario is falling below the 200-day SMA and falling below that 10 cents, which is, oh my gosh, psychological. And looking at 8 cents, 8.25 cents. Beep. We do have the momentum that is shooting, highest momentum we've seen since September. Money flow is picked up. VWAP is still bullish. And the RSI over here is very overbought. The most I think it's almost ever been. Not far away from those highs of overbought we've seen in November 2020. Be aware, my friends, we haven't been like this since July of 23. So that's what we got for the XLMs. Is XLM a CBDC? Well, apparently Ukraine is using XLM for their CBDC, so it wouldn't be that off. I mean, also they're using, what were they using? Chainlink they were using for Swift as well. Shout out to the Piper Academy, Army Piper, OC Tradefly. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. My beautiful friends. The beautiful folks from the frat house. They made it. Right Ring at Apes Club. Welcome, everybody. Confirmed Donnie T sentencing delayed in New York. Bullish. Listen, they can't keep doing this. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's so embarrassing for the country that they're trying to prosecute a former president. Like, that is insane. Absolutely insane. We have Tesla model Doge, very happy about his Dogecoin hitting 40 cents. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. And Trade Intuition is here. CoinsChick is here. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Do y'all have chart requests? Do y'all have chart requests? I could do a few more. We could do a few more. We could look at Link. Let's look at Link. All right, so Link. Okay. Link, my friends, is $14 today, down 5.5%, just about. We did tap that $15. We did tap that $15. Your bearish level to watch right now is $13.44 and falling below the 200-day SMA and looking at that 11.25. So that's really what you're looking at for Chainlink. Bullish scenario besides this $15.20 mark is that $16.18, where we've had a little bit of selling pressure in the past. And even more so, your bullish scenario is $19.70. So again, you always look at your bullish and your bearish case scenario. These are just levels on the chart to watch. Never financial advice evers. And so we do have the money flow that's still chilling. It's okay. We're vibing there. VWAP is sliding down a little bit. It's still bullish, though, and the momentum is still pumping. No red dot printed yet, and let's hope there isn't one. We do have the RSI that was overbought and pulling back. Again, makes sense that we are pulling back the downtrend that typically comes when you are overbought. So we're looking okay. We're looking A-okay here. And this looks like normal price action to me. Avalanche. Okay, we could do Avalanche. Avalanche is right here. Avalanche. We are looking at Avalanche. So Avalanche, $34 today, 4.59%. Passing the 200-day SMA, passing $29, $30 was slightly psychological, and we want to look at that $41. Ooh, what's going on? CoinsCheck gifting a membership. Well, thank you. Shout out to CoinsCheck. She's so nice. I appreciate her so much. Shout out to CoinsCheck. Because we're doing some TAs. We're doing some TAs like Thomas Crown. Shout out to Tom Crown. $41 is your bullish scenario, my friends, for Avalanche. So again, watch out for that 200-day SMA at $28. We're still chilling though. Looking really good with Avalanche. Up 50% in the past week. Now we are down that 4.82% today. As you see, the RSI is pulling back with that VWAP, although the momentum is still doing quite well. We have the overbought level that is pulling just below that overbought on the RSI, so this pullback might be good. You just want to hold that support around $29-30. That's really what we're looking at. Right, Kalu Holmes, nice to see you. Welcome, everybody, on TikTok. We have a lot of new viewers today. I appreciate everybody stopping by. I think I saw something else in the chat. There was one other thing. Ronell with the toffees, the gobbles. So beautiful. Zero is here. Welcome. I think it was Caspa. I'm pretty sure it was Caspa and M2 requested it. Or maybe I'm just imagining things. It was CM2. See, I know. All right, so we have Caspa. Caspa's 13 cents. Just below that 14 cents. We're down 10%. We did try to tap the other day, the 16-cent level. We did reject it, but have remained above the 200-day SMA for that day and yesterday. Today, we are kind of rejecting that and hovering around this 0.1376 cents. We want to be able to hold this. Your bear scenario is 11.5 cents, which we were watching quite often for Caspa. Bullishly, though, if we could pass this 200-day SMA and rebound, 16 cents, and then even more bullish is at 18 cents. Money flow is quite red for Caspa, which is surprising, though it's not when it had such a big run when it first kind of came into relevance. So this is not surprising. But at the same time, I would expect the money flow to be a little bit higher. We do have the momentum, which is still bullish as the VWAP is pulling back quite sharply. And we have the RSI that pulled back, but still shows that we have some room to go. It wasn't near overbought like a lot of tokens and coins we've seen. But yeah, guys, good day ahead today, and I'm very excited. We had some really nice price action with Bitcoin yesterday. Like I said, it went from $80,000 to $89,000 within 24 hours. And tased the fact that we were like thinking, oh my gosh, maybe we're going to hit 90K right now. $89,993. Bitcoin laughing at us right now. Bitcoin trolling. Alejandro, shout out to you. But yeah, Bitcoin drives us crazy from time to time. I'm here to tell you it's going to be okay. And if we do pull back, again, number can't always go up. That's part of being patient, keeping calm, hodling on. A lot of people giving into FOMO right now. I have people texting me, I'm buying more Bitcoin, I'm buying more Doge. Again, I told them I'm never giving you financial advice, ever. Just have that bullish and bearish plan. Nothing else you could do besides that. Nothing else you could do. Oh, Solana. We could do Solana too. I want to do Solana really quick actually because that's been doing really well. Hold on. Where's Solana? So Solana's in its golden zone. And so we're getting into those times where we're discussing a new high. The previous high, I should say, or the current high is around $260. And so now we talked about entering the golden zone, which was at 190. When you hit $200, it's a major psychological level, which we hit a high of around, what was this? Around 225. So we want to hold 210, and your bear scenario is 190, falling below that $200 mark, which would drive people absolutely insane. We're down 5%. As the money flow is still doing okay, the VWAP pulling back, though. Momentum looks slightly flat at the moment, and the RSI pulling back below those overbought levels. But overall, looking good. I think we're looking good. We're in the golden zone. We might have that pullback. I'm here to tell you it's going to be okay. And even if we don't have a pullback, if this is just a few hours to make us doubt ourselves, to take down our sentiment, don't let it fool you. Bitcoin does what it wants when it wants. And if anything has proved that, it's the fact that it went up $9,000 in 24 hours, and no one could compare this to anything we've ever seen before. We will see a lot more in the coming year as we are going to see the Donnie T admin absolutely take over the crypto space. And hopefully the United States start leading this revolution instead of sitting behind it, because it's absolutely foolish that the United States is not leading this, as we typically lead all revolutions in terms of peace and prosperity, as Bitcoin kind of gives you that essence of our basic human rights, which is life, liberty, and property, the same things America touts from its creation. So let's hope that the United States does remain number one in crypto, or becomes number one in crypto, because I'm not sure we're there right now. We should be buying Bitcoin. We should be doing the El Salvador thing, making it legal tender, perhaps backing the dollar with Bitcoin is an idea, as they are looking to perhaps abolish the Federal Reserve. Ooh, right, DJ? Right, 2 for 1. Much love, everybody. Much love. We do at Newsmax. I'll be on there at 3:40, around 3:40, 3:50 today. So just be there at 3:40. Make sure you're there. You're sitting in front of your television and you're watching Newsmax today. So I'm so excited to talk about it because Bitcoin has been absolutely soaring. So guys, I'm so excited. I'm having such a blast with crypto right now. We're at 149 likes. Can we get one more for 150? Right, NJ Tech. Can we get one more, Mr. NC? Can we get one more? One more likery. That would just be beautiful. It would be beautiful. Right, OG Backroad. Right, OG Backroad. Welcome, everybody. Beautiful people. Wear your cowboy hat on Newsmax. Honestly, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. It would help me maybe block out some of the sun too. But yeah, shout out to Newsmax. I can't wait to go back. Like I said, around 3:40 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you're there. Tune into your television. I'm so excited. We hit our 150 likes. Yay! And thank you guys. Thank you, chat, for picking out today's dress. And hopefully we bring back that essence of green candles, even though we have some red ones today. I'm here to tell you it's going to be okay. Keep calm. Huddle on. Have a beautiful day. If you haven't yet, smash the like, subscribe, share this stream out with friends, and get after it today. Tune in to Newsmax at 3:40 p.m. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.